Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about Bittensor Tau. I recently added a position to my portfolio in Bittensor, and I'm really bullish on this position, guys. I have so much hope and belief in this narrative. I think that I might have waited a little bit too long to get into this, but with a long-term view, I have high hopes for where this thing can go. So I want to check out this video real quick that explains better than I can what Tau does.
Bittensor is the evolution of digital intelligence, the most valuable resource of our time. Anyone can join. The best earn rewards. Built from subnets, each with its own ecosystem, owners post problems and set incentives. Developers solve them. Validators judge. Rewards are paid in Tau, a scarce digital currency capped at 21 million, like Bitcoin. Think of it like this. Google owns YouTube, Maps, and DeepMind. Completely different businesses under one roof. Each uses digital intelligence in its own way, but all of that value ultimately rolls up into a single centralized company, Google. Now imagine that same model, but open, decentralized, and owned by its contributors. That's Bittensor. Each subnet is its own mini economy with its own incentives, a marketplace where the best intelligence wins. Competition forces improvement, as someone will always push the benchmark further. Define a problem, define how to score it, and Bittensor will solve it. And instead of the value flowing into a private company, it flows back to all contributors. Bittensor, the incentivized, open, global marketplace for intelligence itself.
Now, I know everybody's talking about Bittensor right now. If you are paying attention, I mean, it seems to be everywhere right now. It's for a couple of reasons. You got Nvidia talking about it, BlackRock talking about it, and it's reflected in the price. So today alone, in the past 24 hours, it's went up from 287 to 332. Now, I wouldn't be buying into this rally unless I plan on holding this for a long-term bag, because the all-time high is 767, and we are significantly up from, just even last month's lows. So unless you have real conviction in this position, I wouldn't enter into it right now on the rally. But like me, I bought some today, so that's not financial advice. I'm just really, really bullish on this, and I want to acquire as much as I can as quickly as possible, even though this is going to be a long-term position for me. Now, we can get into price predictions, and really we should all hold those at a grain of salt, but I can play this video which shows some clips of what Tau's market cap would be if it were the market cap of some of the top 10 positions. So let's watch this and see what they say.
What if Bittensor just found its way into the top 10, into the top 5? Let's take a look at that. You could see at the current market cap of Solana, and keep in mind, this is decentralized artificial intelligence, it would be a $5,300 Bittensor Tau. At the all-time high, that would be $13K. If we come and take a look at something even more, saying AI continues to accelerate and it passes up Ethereum, that is a $27K Bittensor Tau. At the all-time high, that's a $60K Bittensor Tau. And then let's say that all of these big players that you start hearing talk about, BTC, and some of them even posted Tau over BTC. Let's say they get on CNBC, they go all around the TradFi world, and they start saying Bittensor Tau is AI's Bitcoin. Look at this. Currently 146K for Bittensor Tau. And the reason why I don't think any of these crazy is because any other project that has launched in crypto since Bitcoin was competing within cryptocurrency. But Bittensor Tau is not competing within cryptocurrency. It is competing within TradFi, because these are all individual artificial intelligence companies that have the parent company or umbrella being Bittensor Tau. And so whenever we come look at something like OpenAI, which is a large language model, ChatGPT, that we use, that could potentially be a subnet on Bittensor, And so it's really, really mind-blowing when I start looking at the potential of this, and I'm becoming more and more of a Bittensor Tau maxi.
I know that some of those price predictions were insanely high, and it would be awesome if Bittensor Tau made it to any of those market cap values. But honestly, right now, I'd be happy with it going back to all-time highs. I'd be happy with it going to 1,000. Either way, this is a long-term position hold for me, and I will take some profits, but I'm definitely not going to cash out because I definitely see this thing going way higher. I could see this thing hitting, 5,000, 10,000 pretty easily within the next 5 years. Imagine where this thing's going to be at in the next 10, 20 years. There is a halving cycle just like Bitcoin. And there are only 21 million of these made. Who knows what the next few halving cycles will hold for Tau. Once this thing goes mainstream, I mean, there's not a lot of people talking about it, even though here within the last 2 weeks, there seems like more and more people are covering and giving this thing exposure. But I'm just very hopeful and very excited to see where this position may go within the next coming months to years. So if you're bullish on Tau, leave a Tau comment down below. Let me know why you're bullish. And if you're not bullish on it, let me know why. Also, if you are planning to enter in a position in the near future, or if you've already done so, let me know. And what was your entry price? What do you think the exit price can be? If you enjoyed this content, give me a like and a subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. That's going to do it for this one, guys. Hope everybody's doing well. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Until then, God bless.